Alright, let's go Warlock again. We low-rolled a Warlock, we low-rolled a Rogue. Let's prevent that from continuing to happen, ideally. Although it's kind of out of our control. Let's go Devil, Soar Egg. I don't like Hydra. Hydra stinks. I like Fey Wing, some Dragon synergy's nice. These cards are less nice. Did like the Elven Archer in the last deck we drafted him. Oof. Guess we'll take a 2. I do like Stormwind. At some point we'd like to pick up some Warlock cards. That's kind of how you win the game, if you ever get a chance. We'll take a Stonehill here. It's not very good, I don't think, but it's better than these. Warder's good. Gotta find more dragons. Imp Gang's really good too. I love that card. Let's take the dragon cards. We'll nab a Mortal Coil too, just cheap reactive card maybe. Bookworm I like more than Sorcerer. I like Bookworm. These are trash. Almost worth taking the Tunneler to just take the cheapest card. At least this is a dragon, but otherwise kind of trash. These ones less trash. They're not Ysera, they're not Raid Boss, but they are strong. I think Alex is better than Deathwing. Alex is just a pretty nasty card. Nether, maybe. It's kind of fun, right? We need more eggs. I like Bartender. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dragons already. Alright, let's take this one. If we get a Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, it's better to not have 2 bartenders. Transmog? Yeah, we need a 2. It's kind of fun too, right? I think this would be a pretty good Mistress deck. A lot of high value cards. Troll's not bad. Let's take a Mistress though. It probably benefits us more than our opponent. Mayor Noggin is one of the best. No, he's not. He really stinks. Love Gear Grubber though. Could try the Spawn card out too. We could take Ozruk. Can Stonehill give minions that are not in the arena pool? No, only cards that are draftable. Only cards that are in the sets that are in the arena pool. What about Tamsim's Phylactery? Could be kind of good with Egg. I would take Tamsim over Ozruk. Anyway, let's take Jaraxxus, Lord of the Evil, Lord of the Ass Kicking. Jaraxxus, yeah. You passed 2 dirty reds. Don't try to replace rat with red. Let's take a Nargis here. Need cards that cost less than 8, 7, ideally. I actually like this card a lot. We have an egg. And that's cool. More bartenders seems reasonable. Garbage here. We can take a bad 3 or a bad 5. I'll just take a bad 3 and feel bad about it. Cabal Trafficker's really nice. Felfire's a pretty cool card. Let's take a Trafficker though, it's fun. Ram Commander looks juicy. And finally, no legendary here? Come on, dude. Alright, let's take a Razor Gill, which is a reasonable removal spell. This deck looks better than the Rogue deck. Also, my arm is itching so much, I don't know why. Probably because I have bad skin. Alright, let's start a prediction for this one. Maybe 7 here? Who knows? 7 seems possible. Does. What's the strongest ever card of all time? Raid Boss Onyxia. Second strongest is Ysera. Third strongest is probably hard to say. What would my guess be for the third strongest card? Maybe Wildpaw Cavern, actually. It might just be Wildpaw, it might not even be close. Wildpaw might be the strongest card ever. Night Captain? Nah, Night Captain probably not even in the top 20. It's very good, but there have been a lot of really strong cards. If you're talking about in the context of their own time as well, some cards would probably be even higher up. Like, if you put Night Captain in 5 years ago, yeah, it'd be the strongest card. But like Abyssal Enforcer was like the best card in its meta. Or one of the top 3 best cards. It's still a really strong card now, but it feels fair compared to Spawn of Deathwing, for example. Bone Mare. Bone Mare was one of the best cards when it came back for dual class in December or whatever. Could have played that, I guess. Draw card. Bone Mare, yeah. Would A-Bomb be up there? Hollow A-Bomb would be up there. We didn't get to play with it too much as a draftable card. Like if you're like, yeah, Hollow A-Bomb from Glaciate, the reason it's so broken is because on 6 mana, there's almost nothing you can do to respond to a Hollow A-Bomb. But, yeah, not Hollow A-Bomb, what's it called? Abominable Lieutenant, that's the one we're talking about, sorry. Abominable Lieutenant's up there. My personal favorite card in Hearthstone, Elise from Un'Goro. Definitely. Hero cards, you know, they've almost never been draftable. The Death Knights, I think, were mostly overrated in Arena, even back then. Benny. We're going to La Puerta, baby. We're going in October. Let's go. I gotta live until at least October to make it. But, like, Frostlich, Jaina, and Gul'dan were really strong, but outside of that, trade and play this. He's gonna have to go face to get his value. I don't like clearing his shitters, though. I get to keep my guy, too. Frostlich, Jaina, and Gul'dan were good. Rexxar was fun, but kind of overrated. I think it was too slow. I lost a lot of games playing Rexxar, but I would do it again because it's fun. The Paladin one was good. The Rogue one was bad. The Priest one was good, but honestly, like, the Priest one wouldn't even be that good these days. I can't even tap. Alright, whatever. I just want, I don't know what I want. How good was Lich King? When he first came out, he was really good. When he came back 5 months ago or 4 months ago or whatever, he was a strong 8-drop. He probably wasn't, I mean, he's not as good as Templar Captain or Brasswing, I don't think. I can't die until X date, and that's the motivation to keep holding on for another day? Well, no. I mean, as a joke, yeah, but no. I mean, I don't anticipate dying, or I'm not planning on dying. My life's pretty good. I'm pretty happy most days. I would prefer not to die. And if I'm not holding on for anything specific, holding on, right, discard that.
Don't forget to tip your Taurus.
Yes, bye-bye champion. I mean, there's always something. Just waking up and eating a freaking piece of pizza, that's a reason to live. How many times did I reach Legend and Constructed? Twice. I think I can honestly say I only actively tried twice. I never, like, played and couldn't do it. I just don't like playing that much Constructed. Loatheb was disgusting for some decks. It's a chance. I made Legend with some sort of Face Hunter deck that had a Deathstalker Rexxar so it could win value games, and it was fun. I can't remember what it had, but I know it had that. And then I liked Cloning Gallery Priest because it was a Priest deck, a constructed deck that actually ran Lyra, that actually wanted to run Lyra. And I was having fun with that. Since you could draft multiple Death Knights, some Arena decks were comparable to standard control decks. I don't know if I'd agree with that. I don't know if they were ever that good. You kill those two. I can greed it, maybe. It's bad if I discard that. Could play like this and this. We have to get through 5 cards. We have some very powerful cards in the deck. I'm gonna hedge. I think I'm okay with that. And now if he goes super wide here, we can nether tap or drop a 2. Have a 5/5 on the board. Legend equals playing a shit ton of Hearthstone, nothing special. No, yeah, you just have to play a deck with a positive win rate, right? Sure. I like being able to get a 2 down. I wouldn't mind tapping, but we have 7 power. If we can just connect, then we get to spend the rest of the game waiting to draw Alex, which is cool. Five, 7. Didn't take too long.
And the cycle of life is
Most decks I played and constructed was Test Subject Priest. Could build up to 30 spell power in one turn and had 3 smites in hand to end the game back when it could go base. I liked that deck. I never liked playing it, but I liked watching it. It was fun. There's a lot of play Hearthstone tournaments on and everybody ran that, so it was fun to watch people pilot it. I did a Google and had my finger on the ban about to hit, but you got there first. I was gonna time him out for spamming, and then I read his last message. I was like, okay, cool. Makes it easier, but thank you, Davey, for looking out. I don't mind, as long as one of us gets him reasonably quick. It's nice. Could have followed, though. Dillybo Baggins. Oh, Dilbo. Dilbo Baggins. So we don't have to coin. You can go 2-drop, 3-drop with the grubber. I don't think transmog is like super ideal. How many hours do you stream a week? These days, not that many. Pretty weak. I'm retired basically, like 55 or something. 50, 49, probably like 49 or so.
Reporting for duty.
You lack style. Luckily, you have me.
Tried to ban him, but I don't have the power to and misclicked. I'm now subbed and I'm followed to him. It's not good. It's bad. Also, this hand is pretty wretched. That would be a decent draw. That's a good card too.
Yeah, I don't need.
It's Reckoning, which it seems like it has to be now. Then I guess it's good that he's trading that for us. That's very bad for us. Alright, he trades here. He plays nothing.
Your head will fetch a light.
Doesn't seem to be what I requested at all.
Reporting for duty. Let reading dragons lie.
I don't know. That was bad. I don't think we did anything bad. I do think we got punished for playing.
Once upon a time.
It's never gonna double trade.
face the airs of magic.
So is there an AoE in our deck? We pick up a Warder this turn? Warder would be really good. Well, actually not. That might be better than this.
Barbaric.
We know we lose our guy. Maybe I just hit this one? Like every HP matters. And I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, we're not gonna win, but if you draw Demon Wrath, you'd rather have that one on board. If he's not using that stuff to trade. I guess if you have Ram Commander, it's easier to ping off the 4/2. Okay, that's a pretty good start for us. We didn't take a billion damage. He could play a 7 drop and we could win the 1 and 3. That could be our way back, maybe. He didn't do that. Like the order. We fucked it up. We could draw a Demon Wrath now at least. Didn't draw a Demon Wrath. Do we have to tap for it? Probably. I mean, it's the only card that can kind of help us come back a little bit. Is there a 3 drop that helps us? Stonehill, but not really. We got a 3 power minion, sure. What's up, Emo Niyaki?
Give me your best shot.
Right, Demon Wrath. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has no buffs, and we draw Demon Wrath this turn. Or a Nether.
Don't let them harm the
It's a good card. It's not good enough. Not good enough.
True strength comes from within.
We go pee now. 3 hours in. The water almost consumed. Have to pee a little bit. Maybe another game. Any opinion why these idiots have not banned Onyxia in Arena yet? Any opinion on why they haven't? Probably because they're just not interested in supporting Arena or whatever. It's not a focus for them. I don't think banning Onyxia is a big deal, honestly. I don't think it would help fix many of the current issues. I probably wouldn't put Onyxia being draftable like in the top 10 probably like issues with Arena currently. So maybe there is a very, very small possibility that they're fixing other things or contemplating other things. The issue, I think, is more so that Onyxia can be discovered more than anything, and that there are so many discovered cards. But, yeah. Wormrest is best in which class? Probably Demon Hunter. How high do I need to average to play Arena continuously to not run out of gold? 7 wins, and you'll never run out of gold. If you're averaging like 5.5 or something with quests, I think you can be like pseudo-infinite, so that you won't really run out, but you might not be you might not be making gold all the time.
Trust me.
It could have been better for me. Could have been worse too, I guess. But you might not be able to play 10 arenas a day, but you might be able to play, 1 or 2 arenas every day and not lose your gold. 1, 2, 3, 4.
My shield for Alga.
Give it a shot.
I know you once said that Sneeds was a bad design for a card. Isn't Onyxia worse? It has a similar effect, but way better. It is worse. Yeah. It is a more powerful card than Sneed, and it is a more poorly designed card than Sneed. The one saving grace is that Onyxia at least has the decency to cost 10, whereas like Sneed's Goliath or whatever is it only costs 8, right?
Out of my jungle.
This card is poo. This card's never coming down for a low amount. Yeah, I think they're both poorly designed cards. I think if you're going to make a poorly designed, like auto win type card, making it cost 10 mana is at least like
This only works on the simple.
a little more palpable in my mind. I'm gonna have to run stuff in. Maybe not. I don't have a dragon, so maybe I'm just going face. It just seems no matter where the turn, board state or health, when Nixia's dropped, you just concede. I've lost to it, I've lost with it, I've beaten it. It's not 100% played win rate, right? But it is very powerful. I think the issue is that it's so common because you can discover it, and that its played win rate is so high. I think how the card is designed, I think, is something I would address sooner than banning it. I don't think designing cards poorly and then just banning them for Arena is a solution, because then you're just going to design poorer and poorer cards and ban more and more cards, and we'll have less and less change and decisions that matter, and you know, so on and so forth.
Let them harm the eggs.
It just gives Blizzard an excuse to do a worse job. Doter Nafi, what's up, Doter Nafi? I don't think even 7 is true infinite. It definitely is, because you'll always make gold. I mean, I guess, if you go like 6 and then 8, you might not be like quote unquote true infinite. I guess. I think you kind of are. But maybe you're right, actually. I don't really care what I discard. Let's play around in Nether somewhat. You're right, I think you could go like 5 and then 9 or something, and then you could still lose gold.
Give me your best shot.
I think he means if your average is 7. I think he's actually correct about that.
You face Jaraxxus.
These random demons are trash. Yeah, they're discard fodder for me, which is great. But I think if you really average 7 in perpetuity, always averaging 7, I think like the odds of you you losing gold is like so astronomically low. I think that like over a large sample size, I think you still gain gold averaging 7. But like you can average 7 over a 2-win run, two run period, or 4 or whatever, or 10, and maybe like actually net lose gold. But with quests, you'll always gain gold. Does Big Old Well keep Onyxia immune? If all the 2-1s are dead, but it's on the board with Onyxia, yeah, it does. So does Twilight Whelp, and so does... I don't know, any card that says Whelp. Actually, so does Whelp Bonker for some reason. I don't know if they fixed that or if that's intentional, but Whelp Bonker keeps it, card is just game winning a lot of the time, or prevents you from losing the game because your opponent has played a card you can't kill. Most wins you've reached was 9. Your next one's gonna go 10 though. Maybe. You just need to get good cards, play well, avoid getting unlucky, and use your Twitch Prime on Redbeard, and then you should be good.
I lead from the front.
Oh, I like this song.
You lack style. Luckily, you have me.
I forgot that was Corporal. Could still coin out a Mortal Coil, but I don't mind this.
Out of my jungle.
Some foolish dev tagged Whelp Bonker as a whelp, so we'll get fixed eventually. Gotcha. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's kind of... And in terms of flavor... No! Yes! In terms of flavor, it's a big fail. I wanted both of those cards. It doesn't make sense that Whelp Bonker, the card designed in theory to be a flavor response to the whelps, which doesn't even make sense because it's not possible. It should be able to attack whelps infinitely or whatever. Would also power up Onyx. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, I need a dragon. That's good. It's almost... No, never mind. I was gonna say, it almost feels fair to have... Almost feels fair to have given up 2 good cards to also give up the stealth guy, but I got crappy, even crappier stealth guy. I think the card's worse than the port too.
Tracking their movements.
I love omelets.
I get a dragon here. Not a dragon, so I guess I have to tap. It's probably gonna play a pirate, right? Demosaur egg is crap. Morose at the very least. Makes funny sounds. Oh. I have to use mine on my lady friend's channel, like your female friend or your girlfriend. I respect that, yeah. Sometimes you got channels you have to use it on. I will say you can go 10 wins if you're subscribed to Redbeard, even if it, you know, it's not your Twitch Prime. It doesn't have to be your Twitch Prime. All right, give me a dragon. Okay, cool. Cool. Totally fair. I wonder how many 1/1s you need to generate from Morose and like have do something before it becomes a good card. We've had what, 2? Or 3? We played him on 3. Sorry, 5. So we've gotten 2. Starting to, you know, almost be worth 3 mana, I'd say. Probably 5 or 6. Once you get the third one, it's like Fellfire, right? Not Fellfire. What is that thing called? The Fell thing that spits out 4 1/1s, but you have to wait like 4 turns. So you definitely need to get more than 4. Or 3. Sorry, you have to get more than 3 for sure.
Put your faith in the light.
If you can't ping, isn't that better? Yeah, whatever. Everybody can ping all the time. Given how slow, yeah, you'd have to get at least 5 1/1s. No, sorry, you have to get at least 4, but yeah, probably 5. I mean, like, what is he, just drafting the anti-Tyrion deck? Come on, dude.
Behold the might of Stormwind. Child.
Come on, guy. Well, yeah, you'd have to get at least 4 1/1s. We got 3?
I brought my barking club.
Oh, I like that guy.
Your hands are shaking.
Wait, his 8 cost card costs 5? Oh my god, well, at least it's not a good one. A good draw for him. 2 draws. 2 minions, and fucked my draw, and discovered a spell. You could cast a brawl and win the brawl here. I guess he's still pretty far behind. I gotta pee after this game. Phenomenal. Phenomenal turn he just had. And he gets to draw 2 cards. Wow, what a turn. He drew 4 cards and destroyed my board that turn. Yes, Tentacled Menace is great. So you can kill that, I suppose. That's pretty cool. I'd rather lose... we're gonna win, but I'd rather lose or interact with things like that than the 9,000th rune of the meta. Or the 5,000th raid boss in Ixia. That was a wild turn. Never seen a turn like that, and I played Arena every day for 6 years. Pretty cool. Warrior deck is actually pretty good. I guess you have to high roll that 5 drop or whatever. If you don't high roll it, it's probably not that good.
Cross the invader.
That's fun, that was cool. And I like Whelp Bunker, I think that's a cool card. Level 331, I don't think we'll make 400, maybe. I wish they gave you better rewards from like level 150 to 400 or whatever, 100 to 400. Maybe like 75 gold or something. Especially if they're gonna give us the shite arena meta. Okay, I'm gonna go pee and queue up. Poor warrior. Yeah, I mean warrior's tough right now. For sure.
Nazoth versus Liadrin.
My blade burns with holy fire.
All eyes shall be opened.
Yeah, that looks like a full key to me. Only 50 people from 190. Let's go. Oh, did somebody else do it? Or did I miss that when I walked away? Weren't we at
Side effects? No.
Weren't we at 140? Only 49. Sorry, I don't know who did that, but thank you. I'm sorry to walk away right when that happened. If he hero powers, I'm gonna play Transmog. What could he play? If he plays like a Corporal? Or his own Transmog? I guess I would still do this. What 4s do we have? Man, we have some good 4-drops too. No we don't. We have a couple good ones. Gear Grubber and Feywing are really solid pulls.
You lack style. Luckily.
As a lurker, I did my duty. Did you just do it just now? Man, I don't know. Well, I didn't think we'd have a chance to hit 190, but it seems semi-feasible. If he gets that back, I don't really care.
Oh, tacky.
Because if I could pick up a dragon, it could be nice. I'm not sure if that's that much worse for us. It could be. I need a dragon now, though.
Don't let them harm the eggs.
Now he keeps it for Greg. Keeps it for Greg. Who's doing what now? Who's Greg? It's actually pretty good to freeze. We can get a 6 actually, huh? Cabal Trafficker? Wow, that's tough.
Crush the invaders.
Trafficker's so good. Bookworm is not. But getting a 5/5 and a 4, that has to be worth it, right?
My shield
Darn.
for Argus.
Grubber would be nice. The 7-mana guy. Is this Greg? Oh, he saves the gotcha. Okay, I get you. This is Greg. For some reason. And did he already play the second gastropod? Have we? Has anybody been paying attention? Does he still have a gastropod in his hand?
Reporting for duty.
I'm confused why you wouldn't play it. Unless he already got rid of it.
Equivalent exchange. Into the equivalent exchange.
I'm gonna keep this guy healthy because he has a better voice line. You killed the second with water? Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, you're right. Sometimes I lose track.
Just act natural.
Bye, Greg. It's good. As long as you don't discard the Alex, anything else doesn't really matter. I like just getting his guy off the board. You could drop a 7, it's kind of cool. He puts a steed on his guy, you start to feel bad.
Your win. I consent.
Just a dumb card. But we were pretty far ahead before that. This guy's a dumb card too, for the record. Warder. It's a little bit less dumb than Spawn. But I think what really got us there was the egg into the summoner, personally. Who's better, you or Dreads? Probably Dreads. Well, not probably. I think Dreads is better. I think it's sometimes hard to quantify exactly how good. Now, I'm not making excuses, but I do believe this. I think it's kind of hard to quantify exactly how good I would be if I paid more attention during the game and read less chat, played a little slower, and took less fun cards, and made, like, I like to cast Rune when I have lethal, or Puzzle Box when I have lethal on board, and we've lost some games because of that. I like to try to make Murloc decks work and such. I'm sure it affects our win rate a couple percentage points here or there. But I think Dreads is one of the best in the world, and I think that discrediting that or discounting that is, I think, silly. Like Elbow and Dreads and Judge, Veritas. I don't think I'm actually as good as those guys.
You lack style.
Jumi.
Luckily, you have me.
Talriel, the people that are consistently at the very top of the leaderboard. Not just people that make it all the time, but people that are always at the top. I think you kind of have to look at it with a critical eye and accept that they're just a little better. Better looking? It's tough to call. That's different. The way Redbeard ranks consistently high with the meanie way he plays is impressive. You know, I take it eat his charge. I guess this kind of eats his charge too, maybe. I like that Judge and Veritas oftentimes are like, oh man, we don't know how Red does it. I like that they acknowledge that I'm pretty good. It makes me feel better. I still feel pretty good, but it makes me feel better. Talriel, what's up, Tall? Speaking of one of those guys, Talriel's very, very smart young man. That's a pirate, right? Just don't discard this. Oops, touched it. When the streamer says nice things about you when he doesn't even know you're here, I didn't know you're here, but I do know how often you rank at the top of the leaderboard. Try to think about names you see consistently. You know, like, I don't know, like Save File, myself, Team America. Like, we've been near the top some of the time, but not all the time. Like Elbow, Stanudachi, like they're always like 1 and 2 or 3. Talriel and Judge and Veritas are like always top 5 or 10. It's like they had a rough meta. Oh, okay, they're 10th on the leaderboard. It's like, oh, Redbeard high rolled out of his mind. Oh wow, he got 5th on the leaderboard this time. I'm still beat by Talriel, you know what I mean? Tam McManus. Tam, thanks for the follow. Tam McManus, sorry, probably. Let's ping that. Is that a gangster? No. Judge can play really well. He hasn't felt like it for the past 2-3 metas because they've sucked, so he memes now. He usually locks in a good leaderboard finish and then memes, which I respect. And then yeah, these last couple of metas. And as you do it more and more, I think, and there's sort of like no tangible benefit really, necessarily. I think as a streamer there's a little more, but as there's not a ton of tangible benefit, like you're not getting invited to Blizzard to any tournaments, you're not getting any cool cosmetics, you know, it gets harder to like keep up that intensity, I think, for a lot of people. Which is why I think you see somebody like Boozer or A-Dubs in the past who can dominate. That could pull a Trafficker for me. I could also just tap and get a dragon, would be cool. Ooh, even better. I think that's why you see people get kind of burnt out and they're not like still playing or whatever.
I don't need
This is hard. The RNG is brutal, and the mind power it takes to be that good, that consistently is something. It's mostly bragging rights, yeah, and it's just fun. Like, some people just like playing and winning and doing well. Myself included. I do. I don't meme and be like, ooh, I hope I lose this game because I'm making this fun play. I try to calculate my odds of, you know, at least to get a feel for the game. Be like, okay, I think I can still win if I make this dumb play. And sometimes I lose and I'm not like, oh crap, you know. I'm like, oh, that's okay. I'm thinking to myself, I think I can still win. There's a large diminishing return on the self-satisfaction gained from it relative to the cost of limiting your ability to play the way you want. Some metas like this, it's just not worth it. Yeah, I'd say this meta least of all, because I mean, can't imagine try-harding in this meta. It seems awful. Hey, I've had nice 3 runs. Okay, let's focus in and take the best class. Oh, I just went 1 in 3 to a rune and a raid boss. Well, fuck that. I would imagine. 15-16 for 8 mana? I had to work though. I'm telling you, I like the eggs. People shit on the eggs. I think the egg is pretty good in this meta. Over crap. I'm not taking an egg over a spawn, but I am taking an egg over Trickster or a Monkasaur or something, or a Mastodon. I don't want a Mastodon. I'll take an egg and I'll make it work sometimes. Can I vent a little? This guy played Bright-Eyed Scout on turn 4 and drew Amulet. Guess what happened on turn 5? Strongest Arena Common, Drakefire, Amulet. What is Wild Paw? That's a rare. Strongest Arena Common. I would say Twin Tyrant is stronger. Drakefire, Amulet is stronger. Thank you for the sub, no kills. I'm sure we can find a few more. In this meta, Netherspite Historian I think is actually stronger, no Kappa. I enjoy playing meme decks. I've gotten burnt out by trying to just play right. Yeah, sometimes it's fun to just goof around. And when they work, it's really fun and memorable. Our Agony Warlock deck will live on in all of our hearts, or at least mine. That deck was really awesome. Egg with Graveyard is insane. Warlock is one of the best egg classes because of that. Double-sided board clears. Yeah, I think it's always... I mean, egg is almost always feels like a good Warlock card. Evil Genius. This will cost 2. It's something. I think Snowfall Guardian is a common. Yeah, they're probably close. I could see Night Captain and Snowfall being closer than Night Captain and Tyrant or Amulet or Netherspite in this meta. Most metas too. Demon Hunter 2/2. That's close. These are interesting topics of discussion. I love this song. I guess I could have killed this guy. I like getting this fat minion on board now though. I love this track. It's really good. I think Night Captain's better than Vanguard, because Night Captain's really, really good kind of on any turn that you can cast it, whereas Vanguard is really only good on 2 and not always that good on 2. Like if you play the 1-mana weapon on 1 and then the 2/2 on 2 and then you have something relevant to do on 3, like yeah, it can snowball, but let's bump this. I'll just play the 3. We got dragons in the deck, right? Love the hat. Hey, thanks, Tam. You want it? It's really dirty. How about Sword Eater? I think Sword Eater is stronger than Night Captain. Probably close, but it's not in this meta, but yeah, that's a good card. I want that, and I want that, and I don't care about the rest. That was probably a 3rd best card, but I did say I wanted those two. Also, side note, we cast this card like 2 or 3 times. We keep discarding Feywing. Maybe it's bugged to discard Feywing no matter what. I was gonna say to the Bright-Eyed Scout play, that's not even that bad. People have coined Dragon Caster Mage or whatever and cast an amulet on turn 5 against me anyway. That's not... at least like they have to get a 1 in 20 or something. Amulet, there's nothing I can do against it when they're holding the dragon thing. I lost a couple of games this week to a turn 5 or a turn 6 Drakefire amulet. That's dumb. That's incredibly dumb.
Zoth versus Jaina.
Knowledge is power.
This song is so good. We should make a movie and put it in it. I feel no need to get rid of that card. One of my favorite early game combos, Egg with Sacrificial Summoner. Yeah, me too. He's back.
Welcome, my devoted chosen.
Yeah, Sword Eater's a good card. What else? Gnarg. If Gnarg's in, I think Gnarg is probably better than Knight Captain. He pings it. Tapping gets us closer to a dragon, right? Core set rotates with a new expansion? I don't think so. Maybe. It depends. They're announcing the new core set, and that will rotate shortly after at the very least.
Yeah, I don't need.
It might be at the exact same time. It did that last time though, when the core set came out. We got a new set. We got an arena rotation and the core set. It was huge. I remember being kind of overwhelmed a little.
It's for my ult.
But having a lot of fun because of the humongous changes. Dragon? Ah, Grubber's so good, but I'm gonna take the Rathion. 666 viewers, we need more. It's a little slower. Stands on. Some bigger arena, some bigger Hearthstone streamers on. There's a couple extra Hearthstone streamers today. Happy 4:20 a.m. East Coasters. Smoke weed. Marijuana cigarettes.
What do you seek?
I'm clicking this button. Don't mind me.
Don't let them harm the eggs.
Oh no, I wanted that. It wasn't that bad. Oh god. Sorry, I'll be right there. What is my turn? Skipping it? That's kind of bad. Alright.
I'll give it a shot.
We did take a 6. I guess we passed a 6, right? No dragon. Would a dragon have been that good? I guess I would have been forced sort of to play it and just smash into it. We'd have a 3/6 on an empty board. Be good, but not that good. Still though, not being able to remove anything kind of sucks. I guess I could 1, 2, 3 shoot, play that. We took that over a better 6.
I'll give it a shot.
Maybe he has to respect the Cabal Trafficker. Oh, I love this card. Unfortunately, we've had like not many minions die, but I love that card. Really cool. This card feels like it should cost like 14 or 15. I think it starts at 13, right? Our deck, this game makes it seem fairly costed, but... Okay, I love that he's trading. I think you kind of do need to respect... Oh, that's really good for him. You do kind of need to respect that card. Damn, can't buy a dragon, huh?
Don't forget to tip your Tauren.
I want him to feel like he has to trade, or use a removal spell even. Like, I'd rather he'd be trading here. Dragon would have been fine this whole time. Let's give me a dragon. Our minion death will go up. Well, over time it will, yeah. I hope. I hope. What the hell is that? I parked my car yesterday after driving 30 minutes to meet my friend, and my odometer was 69,420. Alright, I'm gonna look at it. Also, look at this guy with a car and friends. Look at this show off, chat. I'm going to look at your odometer. Shit share? 69,420. I mean, you wouldn't be a Twitch viewer if you didn't snap a photo of that, right? You wouldn't be a member of Twitch chat. How am I pinging those? Oh, one of my dragons coming out would be great. Darn. Really unfortunate. Play 2 of those over that. That's probably worth it, huh? I like getting a little bit of incremental heal. We can always play that and tap and get a guaranteed legendary if we want. It's probably actively bad for us here until we draw our Jaraxxus or Alexstrasza maybe. Fernie, what's up, Fern? Sup, dorks, he says. I have a blast crystal or no? Oh. Well, rip dragon synergy, but at the same time, kind of good. Sup, dorks? What's up, nerds? To make YouTube videos, I like watching good arena runs. My drafts are always terrible. I do have a YouTube. We upload runs. They're not edited, but I mean, like, they're just the start of the run to the end. You can subscribe. It would help me out a very small amount, but if you get enjoyment out of it, that's cool too. Okay, I get a dragon now, maybe? Another dragon? Oh god, I want to play this though. This getting bonked ain't the end of the world, right? I could actually fully clear, Just love gaining the life, but kind of feels like it's done its job, right? That of a card that gained us some life. I prefer the unedited. I'll definitely subscribe. Yeah, we put up full runs. There's a ton, so you can go back as far as you want. If you do want to do me a small favor, maybe leave a comment, hit the like button. You don't have to do it on every one. Once in a while, maybe. That'd be cool. 8, 9, 10. All right, let's go.
You lack style. Luckily,
that card is really good.
you have my sincere gratitude.
Oh, didn't really work. Just don't really anticipate not getting smoked by a flame strike or something soon. How do you do the map secret? Oh, this one? You have to hit the window. And then this stair twice. 1, 1, and then the stairs will fall apart. I always wonder if there's more secrets that I don't know about. Don't feel bad hustling YouTube stuff like likes, comments, and subscribes. Yeah, I don't feel bad. I know people don't want to hear about that stuff all the time, or downloading Guardian Tales. Interesting. I gotta look at our deck. We have a dragon. We have a Murloc. They'll turn into legendaries. Well, we had a Murloc. Fucking game. Come on, dude.
The menagerie is
now we draw 1 card. Oh, I had a beast too. No! I'm getting kecked over here. Ooh. To say no, I meant yes. Never lose in fatigue. Do you know 1 for each map? I don't know if every map has a secret like that. There's always stuff you can click, but I don't know if there's like secrets, right? I wish somebody would make a YouTube video for that. I'd watch that. Could tear up most of the board. If he's trading, oh my god, that's so good for him if he can get synergy from it. I need him to trade. Wow, he's not gonna trade. Interesting. Oh, we can get some free stuff. Free stuff is nice. I can't. Oh, I can get 2 minions on board, huh?
Rest easy,
Guess I could hit there. Yeah, that's probably fine. I get a little bit of face damage. I get to keep this guy. He might have to ping. And if I can attack with this a few times, man, that would be very important. I like the YouTube runs. They give me stuff to watch when Red takes a night off. That's cool. I appreciate that. I like putting on long form videos like that while I go to bed. That can't be good. This would be better. As long as I'm gaining some life. No, that's so bad. Fuck. The top deck flame strike. Let me know how mad I have to be. Oh, I can't even kill that. I can't play 2 minions. Yeah, we're boned. I'm probably dead. Double fireball, maybe. Pyroblast? No pyroblast in the meta. Anybody else put something in the microwave and then go pee and try to beat the timer in like a mini race? Sometimes I'm like boiling pasta and like, you know, I've got something in the toaster oven. I'll try to shower as fast as I possibly can. Like, let me shower. I feel like I'm maximizing my time when I do that. Yeah, I like long, like I used to watch like Shady and sometimes like a Moz. I would watch arena runs, but over like the course of several days, I'd watch the draft and then fall asleep. I do that with some Magic the Gathering stuff. Somebody uploads like an hour or 2 hour long video. I like the GDQ runs for like long 100% completion GDQ runs. Watch them every time I like. Where was I? Oh, okay, I'll put it on here. Just go back to bed. Beat you, Red. Oh, that was nice of you. What's up, Archie? This is the part where somebody comes in and beats me and then uses their Twitch Prime or gifts like 5 subs, right? That happens sometimes. Is it correct to keep the transmog alive? Yeah, it doesn't matter like what you're drawing. What matters is keeping a minion on the board. It doesn't matter, like whether you're drawing an Argus or a 4-mana 4/4, it doesn't really matter. I race against a 30-second microwave. Our bathroom is right beside the kitchen.
Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
We got punished pretty hard for never drawing a dragon. Still such a good card. Our curve is so cheap though. Maybe I even ditch the Illusionist. We have like 1s and 2s and better 3s. How's our deck? Our deck is strong. When GDQ is going live for 1 week, I have it on 24/7 on my Chromecast. It's so nice. I don't like to watch everything. I like to watch stuff I'm familiar with, games I've played, or at least something in that vicinity. I like sometimes if there's personalities I like sometimes like the Mario dudes are there. Mitch Flower Power I like, and Grand Pooh Bear. Some of the older ones. I like when the Mario 64 guys like Cheese and Simply and Punkay have been at the event. I like to watch those. I mean, they're usually playing stuff I'm familiar with because I like those games and whatnot, but... What's GDQ? Is that tournament? It's called Games Done Quick, where they just have like a huge event. It's charity inspired, I guess, and they try to beat games as fast as possible, but it's like people who like usually professionally, semi-professionally speed run the games, and they'll kind of showcase the speed run. They're not really trying to like break the world record in those spots necessarily, because they're doing what are called marathon runs. So they'll save here or there so they don't have to start over, or they'll go for like less risky strats that maybe take 10 tries. Sometimes they'll just go for something a little slower, a little safer, but they speed run the games basically. And then people, like, it makes millions of dollars in charitable donations, and it's one of the most viewed things on Twitch, I think. It has like a ton of audience, or a ton of viewership. Keeping the Jaraxxus is the biggest deal. I thought you can't draft hero cards. For some reason you can draft Jaraxxus, which I think is cool. I like drafting Jaraxxus. I can free kill it and then pull a 6 out. I'm guaranteed to pull Cabal Trafficker. Kinda dig that. Get some taps in. Like if we're going to get Jaraxxus down on curve, theoretically, it's nice to have a full hand because we won't be able to tap after that, but this kind of gives us a free tap, sort of.
I'm undead, not dead.
I like that on board. I like keeping some pressure too. Not a bad demon. No, it's not as good, right? Because we can't attack. Well, oh wait, we can. Oh my god, we can. Never mind, it's great. Jaraxxus is part of core, yeah. Now we have a weapon. I didn't realize that till just now. That's a lot better than, what's that card called? The 3 mana thing that smokes me? Golly, I kind of want to just do this. What a bad draw. Play that, I discard stuff. I mean, it doesn't have to... Yeah, it doesn't have to come down the same turn, right? So it could just be lethal. My team wins tonight. I'll celebrate with a seafood pizza. Ugh, yuck. I hope they lose. That sounds disgusting. Seafood pizza? Oh, thanks.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Okay, give him a Twisting Nether. Or an Alex. He's gonna be mad next turn when he's dead. But I will be happy that we had a second infinite run of the night. That's not what he says. He's supposed to say Oblivion.
You have best.
I'm not trying to PM him. I'm just, if you're Jaraxxus, I think you're contractually obligated to say Oblivion. Cool. Well, I do want to say thanks. What was the bet for? 7 games. Hell yeah. Let's get another bet going. People love betting. Let's bet on 10. Well, let's see what shows up. Okay, let's bet. Yeah, I'll bet on 10. Let's bet on 9. I don't see one for 10 already pre-made. Alright, you guys have 2 minutes on 10, okay? And then thanks again to everybody who checked out the YouTube. If you guys have not yet followed, now would be a sick time. I could thank you on Twitch. If you could subscribe to YouTube. If anybody wants to take the time, we need 49 more people to complete the Guardian Tales download, and they will give us a substantial amount of money if 49 more people do it. I know not everybody wants to, but if 49 more people do it, would help. Maybe that's like taking one for the team. You bait fate with a gross pizza so your team wins. Oh, if we win, I swear I'll eat a gross seafood pizza. What's the time frame? It's almost up. So if people are like waiting, we probably won't, which is fine. If you know, people can't do it or whatever. We already achieved one of the goals, so we'll get some extra kickback for that, so that's cool. But I don't know. I have a shorter time than when we started. Oh dear. Opened up TikTok and it's just lady shaking their boobies. I don't know why it thinks I want to see that, and I'll go ahead and save that.
Nazoth versus Uther. I
I don't understand any of these words.
All eyes shall be opened.
Oh, I didn't do a screenshot. I didn't mean to. How do I delete that? Okay, I don't want to keep that. I don't want to keep that. I could keep that, but I got some hot stuff I can start with. I didn't know seafood pizza was a thing. That is a much better hand. Oh my god. We should just concede right now. We're playing against the Arena Master.
Welcome, my devoted children.
Cool.
Side effects? No.
And we can't even, right now, turn one of our dragons into a legendary that turns off our warder. We can turn one into a crappy legendary, but we'll still have warder. Pretty cool. How could somebody send the link to the game? Could somebody send it? Hey, thanks for trying, man. I can do that. Thank you, Pudzlansky Kroklajov. Let the master win. Well, the master is gonna win, and it's gonna be me. Tuna, prawns, and anchovies in a tomato and cheesy goo. Dude, I'm gonna barf. I would not eat a slice of that seafood pizza if somebody paid me $200. I wouldn't take a bite. No way. Always nice when you get a 1-drop on one and you don't outright lose to Sanctuary.
You lack style.
That's good. This deck, this hand potentially could come back from a really hot start, but ideally, we're delaying that for as long as possible. Turn Alex or Jaraxxus into a better legendary, maybe. Maybe turn him into a Sergeant Sally. Do I like seafood? No. No, I'm not sick. Not some sick, disgusting seafood aficionado.
Out of my jungle.
Take a cheap card. We can take the Curator. I'm actually just gonna take the 6. I don't think the Curator is that good. And I could see this hand getting congested, but now we can go 5, 5, 6. Whereas if we're holding a bunch of like crappy 7s and 8s, and we draw a Jaraxxus or Sleepy, or this Transmog stays alive and we get a raid boss, good, but potentially game losing, right? Anything that includes tentacles is a big no-no for me. Except when you're talking about your pornographic viewings, right? Then that's different, I'm assuming. In which case it's a pretty much a prerequisite for even conversation starter.
Don't let them harm the eggs.
They're like fish. I mean, I'll eat a piece of fish, but I prefer not to. I don't really like fish. I don't like seafood. I don't like shrimp. I don't like crabs. I wish I did. I feel like all the characters in the video games always live in a town where they gotta eat. Like, Link probably eats a lot of fish. He has a heavy fish diet. I don't want to live in a similar lifestyle, right? It's a big 50-50, but it's not a game-winning 50-50. Could pre-hit. If he's killing this, we're happy to pre-hit, but porn is cringe. Is the song good or scary? I'm not sure. I feel like I'm in the German sex club all over again. Only this time I'm the one with my pants off.
Reporting for duty.
So if I pre-hit, then I would be taking 3 face. So it effectively saved us 3 face damage, which is pretty cool. It's like this turn, because we took this 6 instead of Curator, we're not having like a complete whiff. Or tapping and drawing, you know, a 7-drop or whatever. Crab and lobster are delicious. I only had lobster once when I was a kid. I'd probably enjoy it more now. But isn't lobster just like saturated in butter and everything's good? You could eat a stick of butter, it's pretty good.
Nice to meet you.
Oh. Why don't you not freeze this one? Oh, because then I freeze his face. Oh, okay. I guess. If you're not really worried about dying, I guess it makes sense. And he's not really worried about dying. So he will be soon, though. He's taken 6. None of those are pirates. Try as we might, we still have kind of a dead turn here. Oh, I'm sitting here also thinking I have a twisting nether. I discarded that. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, not that there's much I can do. I'm like, oh, if he plays a Templar captain, I'll be able to kill it. That is not true. I will die to that card. This long over? I didn't love that one. It was a little too intense for me. I like Ring of Courage.
Reporting for duty.
That's cool.
I must move quickly.
This turn seems to make sense. I can go face. I like keeping this guy relatively healthy. I also think, obviously, right, we take 1 extra damage here. Keep him a little healthier. I love this card. Darn it. That's good. Not as good.
My shield for Argus.
I could maybe tap this turn, but even the Argus might be pushing, you know, threatening lethal relatively soon, right? Hey, stop with all these smileys. Have you ever tried mussels? I think they're amazing. I haven't, actually. It's not so bad. Unless... Okay. I mean, well, Bridge is good, but it's not as good on turn 10, you know, as it is on turn 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe. And his hand's empty, so he won't be getting more than 2 buffs a turn unless, you know, he's getting the Giga Nuts or whatever. And that's lethal.
The victory is
Cool. So the Arena Master was victorious. Our opponent just picked the wrong screen name. Cool. Wow, we went up to 750 viewers. When was our last new follower? Tam McManus. Tam McManus. Great name. 34 minutes ago. Scratch some stuff off my skin. How come when I said enough with the smiley faces, everyone started posting smiley faces? Is this like some sort of hack or something? Are mussels or oysters the thing you squeeze a lemon over and they shrink and shrivel as if they were about to squeal? No, that is known as Twitch chat's wiener. Maybe it's better to keep that one. Like, I only want one of those twos. And he could have a pirate, right? He could have a 2/3. And we're not going to take any damage going first. So I'm not going to get any healing value. Even if we're playing that card on turn 8 or 9 or 10 or whatever, getting 1 or 2 HP is probably more valuable than the off chance that he has a pirate. On the same turn, we have that card 10 turns from now. I'm a bot. I copy what the streamer types. No, you're not. What kind of tattoos on your other arm? Not the Pokemon starters. I have some Calvin and Hobbes tattoos. Am I a full-time streamer? Yeah. So anytime somebody uses a Twitch Prime or subscribes, I already said that in any way, or donates anything, or even follows the stream, it helps me out a lot. It helps allow me to keep doing this for as long as I possibly can. Yes, I do this for a living. I haven't had a job in about 4 years now, which is pretty awesome. You see the dog game Dreads played? I didn't see him play it. I clicked it to check it out before he started playing it. It did look weird, but it's cool. It did look weird though. He's not as low as it seems. He took 6. So what is 6? The 6 mana put a bunch of 3/3s on the board. Not too much we can do about that. Looks great. Hey, thanks. Yeah, it's hard sometimes to get a good angle. Where the camera's positioned. I want more Calvin and Hobbes tattoos. So did I already say that? Oh, so close. I mean, I can fully clear. Well, the other place to play this is also good. I guess this is better. I should tap? I could tap. I can kill that next turn. I could play this and then that. I get an extra card instead of having a 1/1 on board. I don't have to. I get all my health back too, which is kind of nice. Let me hit that one. Man, have you read any of the works that Calvin Hobbes characters were named after? Like Hobbes the philosopher? No, I mean maybe. When I was a kid, we had, you know, to read stuff like that in high school and whatnot. But it doesn't mean shit to you when you're a kid.
Get in there and fight, man.
Alright, this is not a great Elven Spawn of Deathwing board. It is a much better one of those things though. Hobbes and Calvin Day something or other? No. I guess. This current stage of the game, it seems like Nether is our least valuable card. Jobs are dumb. Well, jobs are cool. If you like your job, that's cool. And if you have a job that allows you to subscribe to Redbeard, that's important too. It's awkward. I really want to kill that because this incremental life gain is kind of a pain in the tuchus. Could kill it. Should I kill it? Probably.
My shield for Argon.
Faced a Warlock who played almost entirely Dragon cards. Historian, 10 attack Wing Commander, 2 Onyxian Warders, Active Bookworm, Evasive Worm, Alex. Alex from deck, Alex from Historian. It must have been a fun game of solitaire. Weren't you clicking buttons though? That is a good card. Play another one.
Yeah, I don't need.
Actually see some value in not trading here. You might have an easier time killing my 1/5, my 4/5. I might have an easier time bopping him in the face for 2 with the 2/1 on board. The idea of the Leviathan as a governance really doesn't make it spark to a 14-year-old. If you're talking about a beast of the same name, you got the attention. I care about a beast of the same name. Yeah, it does let us do things. Taunt after? Yeah. No taunt from him and he's dead. No tap for him. Unbelievable. We could still pick up an Alex. It's awkward. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that sucks. Thank you to whoever completed that tutorial. I'm not sure who that was, but very cute of you. Oblivion! I mean, that felt fair. We got purple smoke for arms. I mean, what chance do you have? I wish it would allow me to stream or watch stream. More time to stream or watch streams. Oh yeah, you gotta quit that job. You like getting a sleeve tattoo with characters from Disney, silly symphonies, like Steamboat Willie, Big Bad Wolf. Really like that art style. Well, you gotta get a Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. I'd like an Oswald the Lucky Rabbit tattoo. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit tattoo. Let's see who's got some cool ones. Oh wow, that's cool. I like Oswald. He's cute. He's a cutie. Pay the loyal. I'm gonna pay the disloyal. I'm taking a heel turn. I'm going to pay the opposite, and I'm gonna be like a WWE superstar. Alright, bets for 12. You guys have 2 minutes, okay? And thank you to Guergakis and Lumster for the follows. I begged for the follows, we got a few. Jaraxxus on. Good lord, Swackum. See Wackum. Their first 5 gifted subs to this wretched channel. I appreciate that very much. They have 1 message in this chat ever. Finally got to see the great Redbeard. I usually work nights and sleep. Well, I appreciate that. And Tazzle Buey. We got Spooky Dudes, Punchatron, DF Joe, Diggy. Welcome everybody, courtesy of C Wackum. I like saying that name. I hope they gift 5 million more subs. C Wackum. And I hope he's a, you know, obviously the world's 83rd most rich human being and can afford such a kind donation. And thanks, somebody else downloaded the game too. 143. Just a measly 47 more to go. Yeah, he is really nice. I'll add him to the list. Okay, cool. Okay, Lilith. Lilith. Is Lilith a name, by the way? Or a disease? Probably not. Should I refill my water? Still working nights. I appreciate whenever I get to see the stream. Hell yeah, man. That's great news. That you don't, you know, hate the stream now. That'd be way worse for me. Lilith is a nickname? I want a nickname. I guess Redbeard sort of is a nickname. So few people in my life call me Zach anymore. My mom calls me Red now. Good morning, what's up, Pupschmol, Pupsmucklemeister? Sorry, Saf was writing a message. Jaraxxus on 9, Alex on 10. That Warlock had a fun gaming experience, courtesy of Blizzard Hearthstone Arena. One Warlock did, me. That's what really matters. Only my enjoyment and my Twitch chat's enjoyment. Please use your Blizzard secret back channel contacts to get them to fix something Explorer bug breaking paying game mode for 3 months now. Okay. What did you say? What bug? Explorer bug? S senior Explorer bug? Rodrigo Lele Santos. So I guess it's a name in Brazil. We have a big viewership fandom of Brazilian viewers. Let's go, chat. Get red to 190. Play a cool video game for 5 minutes and support the stream. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue. Kind of like getting some health. Also like turning my guys into awesome legendaries. Good morning. Hey, wifey. Blizzard is forcing us to use Internet Explorer. God, that's the last straw. You cannot pick explorers in Tomes of Terror. Game freezes. Ever since they added them as BG's buddies. I don't know what a senior explorer is, but the next time I talk to somebody, I'll patch it on. I will tell them, you cannot pick senior explorers. If they can understand what that means, I do have some people that work for Blizzard that I can talk to now, so I will try to pass that message on. My beloved Brightwing. Just download the goddamn game already and help our brother Redbeard out. It's okay if you guys don't want to. 47's tough. It's gonna be tough to get 47 more people to do that. I am actually pretty impressed that we got 143 people to do it. It's one of the tools you can choose in Tomes of Tower solo mode. Alright, I'll look into it. I really will, I promise. Again, I'm not like, I don't make the decisions, but I do talk to a couple people now. So some people listen to me. Oh, I should have pre-hit that guy. But also, I don't care. If he's pinging it, who cares? He's playing at 3. Big whoop. Fuck. Okay, well. Cool. I'll take it. Alright, I'm gonna have to play Tomes of Terror. I'm gonna have to play it to figure out what you mean. It's not gonna like corrupt my Hearthstone and leave me out of a job, right? I'll just close it down and reopen it or something.
I don't
Just want the egg in the middle. Maybe this should be here. Just thinking about meteor positioning. So I could use a few more 9-drops. Not the Brightwing. Hey Jared, what's up, man? Long time no see. Coming back to Arena, Hearthstone Arena full force, your favorite game of all time. Gotta love Hearthstone Arena, as I always say. Why is Spawn so overstated? I don't know. That's a good question. It's a question I've been asking myself for years. Maybe they want you to have answers to your opponent's runes. Oh, that's pretty good.
Don't let them harm the eggs.
Maybe I throw that one in. Gonna need to whack off some of the board, right? Thank you. I'm looking at this Reddit post now. In Tombs of Terror, is this you that wrote this? Whenever I go to normal mode, pick any dungeon, I select Reno as the hero. I can't pick Senior Tomb Diver as a signature treasure. The game glitches out and I can't go further and I can't go back. I have to close the app and reopen, but I can't start any runs. The issue appeared since the latest update that introduced the buddy system. I believe that the buddies for Reno Battlegrounds actually breaks the treasure. I can provide the video proof if needed. I'm having the exact same issue. This happened with all 4 of the senior explorers. There's a lot of people that post about this stuff, which is good. Cool. People are invested. Dang, I guess I can play a 3 this turn. And I'll play this over here, and I suppose I'll whack one of these off the board. A bunch of cards. The game's gonna go a while, I think. I have the same problem, same for me. Wow, does anybody complain about Arena? Why don't we post anything about Arena? Why? I mean, apparently they don't listen to the Tombs said either, but... It's a little Deathwing, and the big one is 12-12. Yeah, it's a flavor thing, but it's dumb. You should definitely discard 2 cards. For sure. It would still be probably an auto pick, though. And like, it could still be flavorful, because the big Deathwing discards more cards than the little Deathwing. I mean, if I'm Jaraxxus, then next turn I can play a 1 and a 9.
You faced Jaraxxus.
Wait, it really didn't kill my egg? It like blew up the whole board except didn't touch my egg? It's kind of a wank. It's kind of a wank and a half over there, no?
Once upon a time.
Using this hero power is going to be tough for a few turns. Or easy. Yeah, make it a 5-mana 6/6 discard cards equal to the destroyed minion's power or mana cost or something. Or 2, at least 2. Halar with a follow, that's pretty cool. Can't ping anything, which is kind of sucky. If it's mirror, I actually want that. Funny enough. But if it's Potion of Polymorph, I want that on board pretty bad. What?
And the cycle of life
It doesn't kill that. Oh, I guess I could chop it, but I'm gonna be frozen. I could taunt here. You know what? Start churning and burning. Destroy half of your hand. Yeah. Destroy half of your PC setup. If you have like a dual monitor, just destroy all the files on one of your computer monitors. There's also a single player bug where with one of the special weapons, it has death rattle summon all minions that this weapon has killed this run. If you killed a zombie, the minion isn't summoned though. That's dog crap, that's not fair. Shouldn't be punished for playing zombies. Okay. That's pretty cute.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Yes, I can. I'd prefer to not get whacked. Is Ice Barrier good for us? I mean, it's better than something else. Files on your monitor? Yeah, anything saved on that monitor. That's right, A-Bombs, you heard me. Decent top deck? Yeah, it's pretty good. Sometimes it doesn't matter though, but yeah, it's pretty good. Our hero power is quite good. It's got a flame strike? No, got a spammy, which is bad. There's a Baron of Getting, which is less bad? I could shoot that with my Alex. 3, 4. I could taunt. I'll just shoot it. Just keep whacking. Just keep giving a whack. Good morning. What's up, Gasab? That's definitely where the files are stored, in the monitor. It's like the P being stored in the balls. It's exactly like that. 2 mana 6/6 is a good hero power? Yeah. So is 2 mana draw a card though, but this is better. Without Epic Bug, I think Warlock would be number 1, 100%. Warrior Epics are definitely not super desirable in this meta compared to Mage.
Out of my jungle.
I hate every turn I don't hero powers Jaraxxus. Yeah, it's pretty important to do that. It'd be like the turn. We get this down and then hero power every turn for the rest of the game. We can also do something like this.
My shield for Argon.
Is not my goal.
I mean, holding that's kind of whatever. Isn't seemed to have had an AoE. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I mean, hero power is good. I mean, 2 mana 6/6 is just better than this. So, it's gonna be tough. I might never play that card. It's the only card, I guess, no, even with Nether, we could hero power after another. Do we know what that is? It's counter or mana bind? So, wow. Well played. Cool. Imagine Kobold here. I think somebody did that to me this meta. Somebody stole my Gore Howl 2 days ago. Their own Gore Howl. I got their Gore Howl from like a psychic conjurer or something. And then they used their sticky finger and stole it. They drafted the Gore Howl and they drafted the sticky finger. Geniuses. Hard tech against all these priest arena decks. I'm gonna get up and stretch my legs. Every time I get up, it seems like somebody downloads Guardian Tales too.
is off versus Jaina.
Knowledge is power.
All eyes shall be opened.
Kept that card all run. Hey, somebody did do the thing. 144. I haven't heard that thing go off yet today.
What do you seek?
It happened again. Go pee more often. I didn't go pee.
Welcome, my devoted chosen.
Well, thank you to whoever did that. I don't know if that was Vesum or someone else, but... Just with the same hat, do you mass produce industrial amounts of the same Pokemon hat and wear a different one? Yes, I have about 400 copies of the same hat.
Luckily.
I wear each of them once, and then they're actually auctioned off and donated for charity. That's true. Get that stupid Murloc out of here. I need a big old dinosaur.
Out of my jungle.
I mean, a rune might cast a fireball on my face or something. I don't know. Oh, I love this song. Did you play this guy, or am I just seeing things? We played Cowbound Tai Tai. An Ewok is an actual official term for an erect Ewok. That makes sense to me, yes. Wow, did he just ping my face? Bold move. Maybe he has a Knight Captain, actually. That's interesting. I wonder if that means, like, he's got a Knight Captain.
Maverick's fleet is ready.
This card's so nasty. Your minions have honorable kill. Summon a 2/2 Wyvern with Rush. Seems erroneous to have not have pinged this last turn. Even like the legendaries, who cares? Barnes? I could kill that now. What can Barnes pull us? A Stormwind or a Cabal. Those are pretty big hits. Or an Egg. We have 3 good hits. Maybe a... How many cards did he get? 2? Okay.
Tonight, a tale of long lost worlds.
Yeah, I don't need.
You know, that's far from the best, but also not the worst. I mean, Taunt is okay. I guess it gives him a way to attack. Like, if it was a 1/1 without Taunt, actually that might have been the worst we could have got. Yeah, maybe. Every other one we could just... He might just not have an attack. I am okay with this exchange. So lucky in arena. Are we lucky? Hey, Wicked Kitten, how are you? Did we play this guy a few games ago? I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention. I hope I draw Stormwind. Oh wow. Yeah, Stormwind. Win the game? Not win the game, but... That's a good card. Can't play 2 cards unless I'm gonna have to play that. Just don't really want to be tapping this turn. What are you gonna do? Kill the big guy. I can just hit there and keep my minions on board. I guess what I could do is pre-hit it. I might take an extra hit or something, but... Cool song. Yeah, this is called Motorcycle Cop by Power Glove. Asswing Paladin went 9. 8. 8 or 9? 8. Also, you done with work? Is work done? You know what? Rune is strong. nice. I will say that. Doesn't really help me, the discount, funny enough. I guess it's better if it's mirror
Get your ugly mug out of my face.
than giving him this.
Out of my face.
Nether doesn't really do me any good. I'm kind of fucked. I mean, I know rune's strong, right? I'm finally done with work. What a shitty day, and not just because of work. Luckily being here lifts my spirits. What was shitty about it? Was that part where somebody bit your head off? Maybe. Wait, these aren't the copied? He just has 2 drafted runes. Did he copy a 3rd runes? He might have. Wow, what a low roll. Come on, double rune. I think he might have a 3rd rune. Does he have a copy of the rune? I'm not sure. He might have just drawn both of his runes before it? Kinda tough to say.
Someone's bound to come this way.
He might be dead. Oh man, that's so good. That eats that, that eats that. We can Alex our own face, but I don't think that's gonna get us there. Although this is, I think this is the play. I don't think we're gonna win, which is okay, but I would rather win, but I think this is our best play. He might just be burning us.
I don't need.
If you drop this, you take 2, you go up to what? 13? So you go down to 11, he pings you to 10. Do we know he had that? No, those are just 2 drafted firelands. So 2 drafted firelands, 2 drafted runes. This mage deck is ridiculous for 10 and 2. I mean, that's just like a... I wouldn't even say that's like a top 10 mage deck I've seen just based on that game in this meta. Someone knocked on my door because they were concerned about the noise my oven makes. It really does sound like a rocket launching. I found it an event worth mentioning, yeah. That's something. 10 wins is good, that deck was insane. Yeah, we have a good Warlock deck. Not anywhere as good as the broken mage decks though. And I don't know if that one, I mean that's a broken mage deck, but that's not at the top. That was probably like an 8 or a 9 out of 10 probably.